I didn't know about it at first. I was kind of confused about what was going on, and I didn't really think she'd get involved. I didn't think she was that sort of person that would just do something like that, you know? I was just shocked.
Well, I noticed that during research in high school, I researched about blue whales and how when they're unhappy they tend to kill themselves by making themselves beached.
I honestly hadn't heard of it before. I had no idea what it was, what she was going on about. At first it sounded like some sort of cool trend, something fun to do, but once she started explaining more and getting more into it, I just couldn't believe this was a thing that people were doing.
Well, of course I was 100% serious. I mean, if people wanted to see it as a game, then they could, but I did warn people before I influenced them that it's serious and I don't like negative people.
I definitely had times where I thought she's not really listening to me, she's not talking to me, and it was just worrying. I've never had that with her. She's always been truthful and she's always been honest, and then she was just showing off.
People started blaming the game for their suicide. It made me feel credited because I created it.
I mean, peer pressure is obviously a big thing nowadays with social media and Facebook and Twitter. Like, everyone just wants to be the next big thing and jump on the trend, and I think she kind of felt pressured by that to keep going, that she couldn't talk, she couldn't stop, she couldn't get out of it.
My childhood, it was somewhat horrific. My father became imprisoned after murdering my mother in front of me. He used to always beat her all the time, and this is why I hate negative people, because she was so positive.
She'd given hints, I think, but I just hadn't talked to her about it. I just, like, that's sort of like a thing you don't really talk to people about. You don't tell them until afterwards, and it's just, no, I didn't know.
Well, I had lack of the correct attention, but attention in general, no. It was all, he was only ever hitting her because of me.
I rushed to her. I felt like I had to go see her. I had to make sure she was okay. People were like messaging, saying like, what's going on? Like asking me, because obviously I'm her best friend. And I couldn't tell them, I didn't know. And so I just felt panicked.
Well, I wasn't going to do it anymore, as the police were suspecting me for all the murders or suicides, and it kind of I just wanted that last rush of adrenaline.
I'd say speak up. That's the most important thing, is just to tell someone, to talk to someone. Everyone's there to help you. Everyone cares about you. And I just feel like if you talk and if you let people know something's wrong, then you can get help.
Well, each challenge is adrenaline filled. I loved it. As a child, I used to always draw whales. They were my favourite animals. And as a child, I also self-harmed. So I thought I'd mix the two together. And as for the waking up at random times in the night, they were the times in the night in which I was woken up due to my parents fighting.
I think that it's a big issue, really. It's everywhere. And I think that, like I said, with so much pressure on people, you just feel like there's no way out, but there is a way out. There's always a way, and there's always someone you can talk to, there's always someone who cares. And I just think that suicide's not the answer. It's never the answer.